My second day on Rusinga Island, Kenya, began with excitement, expectation, and a noisy wake-up call from the hundreds of birds outside my window. As I made the 15-minute walk from my host's compound down to the fishing village of Kalunga, I knew that my education in the U.S. had uniquely prepared me to work on the problem that had brought me all these thousands of miles from home. I passed through the village on my way to the trust, waving and saying hello to the women preparing their fruit stalls and the half-naked boys running around wearing only a t-shirt. I was here to fix the lights at the Rusinga Island Trust. With my multimeter in hand, I was going to find out why the lights hadn't been working the last 10 months. I enlisted the help of Bernard, a hard-working and hilarious elder of the village and guard of the compound, to help me get a grip on where I should begin. My tour showed me the solar panels that recharge the system, wires running here and there, and eventually ended me up in the building where the batteries that sustained this place were stored. As I tested connections and tried to fathom how the whole thing was put together, I suddenly noticed a pair of wires cut and dangling just inches away from the batteries. I tried holding the wires back in place and asked Bernard to try the switch. To our surprise and delight, the lights came to life right away. After asking some questions and learning some background story from Bernard, I gathered that workers who had installed the new roof almost a year ago had no understanding of how electricity worked, and so to keep themselves safe, they thought to just cut the wires to the lights straight off the battery. At fixing the problem, we celebrated together, and we ran around the compound testing all of the lights. Now the community center and the clinic can be used to bless people's lives all the time, day or night. Then I began to think, this was so simple. The local electrician was asking for almost $1,000 to fix this, and it was just a cut wire. I realized that this would have never occurred, and even if it had, could have easily been fixed, if only someone had a basic knowledge of electricity. As I worked to repair the wire permanently, I did my best to teach Bernard everything I knew about electricity. I realized just how much simply knowing can impact someone's life. From that day on, I tried to share the knowledge that I've been so privileged to learn with those there on the island, so they could solve problems for themselves. I think that may be the best gift I could have given to Bernard and the people of Rusinga Island.